Hi guys, Logfuck here and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Legend review. Today we're going to be reviewing the 87 rated Mexican legend Luis Hernandez. He cost me 456k, and in the 5 games that I played with him he scored me 6 goals and got me 0 assists. He has a high medium work rate along with a 3-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. Let's now get into his in-game stats and highlights. Okay guys, so getting into Luis Hernandez's in-game stats, the 4 main stats on his card, which stand out to me, are his 91 finishing, his 91 heading accuracy, his 90 agility, and his 93 acceleration. He has the specialists of speedster, aerial threats, dribbler, acrobat, clinical finisher, and complete forward, and then has the traits of power header and outside foot shots. So getting in towards the highlights that I got of Luis Hernandez, I really enjoyed this card. I expected to enjoy him. He wasn't as good as what I thought he was going to be, but he was still pretty good. So I know a lot of people wanted me to review him. I just haven't done him. Like, for some reason, I just haven't really fancied using him. I don't know why, but anyway, I've got around to using him now, and I enjoyed him. He was actually pretty good. Getting into his pros first, the first one I got is his finishing. Inside the box in particular, his finishing was fantastic. I wouldn't say he was amazing with his finesse shots overall. His finishing just in general was really good. And actually as well from outside the box, he was actually pretty decent. He does have 87 shooting. He is only 5'9", I do believe, and so players that are usually small but have got good shooting actually don't have good shooting from a long distance. But surprisingly, Luis Hernandez was actually really good with shooting outside the box. There were a couple of fantastic goals which he scored for me. And then the second pro being his dribbling, which I think is the best. Now the dribbling and agility I'm going to kind of put into one and just put it as dribbling overall. He was fantastic at that. Now, the thing is, you can use the LTRT on the Xbox controller. I don't know what that is on the PlayStation, but you can use that, and then you can just go through the whole team. It's that simple. Literally, just do that from kickoff, pretty much. It's that easy. And then your task then is to pretty much almost finish, or just try and see if the opposition can get an unlucky tackle. But he was fantastic at that. The only problem that would happen usually with that was his only con, which was his strength. Now his strength is actually shocking. It's honestly, I can't recall a time that he actually managed to kind of shrug off a player, and it gets to a point where it's frustrating because it occurs every single game and pretty much nearly on every single attack. And that's why Hernandez, I mean, if Hernandez had like really good strength, he would have had probably about 12 goals in 5 games. But having a lack of good strength meant that he was bullied off the ball so much. Not all the time. Having good agility and good dribbling meant he was on occasions also able to counter-attack his poor strength, because he was just able to weave in and out of the defense easily. But on most of the time, he would struggle to do that because the defense would just simply shrug him off the ball. You know, like, it's very easy to see like 2 or 3 defenders or get a couple of midfielders onto Hernandez, and then Hernandez doesn't stand a chance. Even on a one-on-one situation with another opposition player, you know, he really struggles to kind of compete with them, to be quite honest, on a physicality level, and it was really frustrating, to be honest, at times. Having said that, though, you know, honestly, 6 goals in 5 games was a good return. It could have been better. I actually really did enjoy him. Is he worth the coins? Yes, I would say he actually is. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 rating. He's not the greatest legend striker out there. I'd say it's probably still maybe Butragueño, Crespo, one of those. But Hernandez definitely goes into the top 5 of best legend strikers in this FIFA. And if you got the coins, I'd buy him, to be honest, because 450k... to be honest, I think it's a bargain, really, to be quite honest, for a legend of the stats that he's got. But anyway, that is going to finish off this video for you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.